It's Saturday morning cartoons, and I'm all disheveled uh, because I've been creating the universe. It's a very taxing job. Okay, but I hope everyone appreciates it. But I am a bit disheveled. Excuse me, Constance would be upset if she saw me with my collar open like this and everything. So I'll just fix that up. Good morning for Saturday morning cartoons. I build this as the lost chord of creation, a meditation. Uh, it really is. It really isn't that. But and I know all of you don't have access to a keyboard or play the guitar or have a pitch pipe or everything. But if you have any of those things, I want you to at least consider this mindlessly simple meditation that at least in its own way. Now, I'm not a scientist, okay, and as a matter of fact, I'm not that much of a musician either. But the everything that we study and we talk about that are connected or structured along the lines of the Cabala and the tarot and things like that. It's all sort of based on a technique, a science, if you will, of that's based on the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. And the idea, at least in a metaphoric way, is that the creative force, whatever it is that brings existence into existence, uh, is characterized. The mechanics of it can be characterized by the interaction of 22 letters. Okay, three mother letters that kick the whole thing off. They develop seven double letters, and they develop into 12 simple letters. And the idea that I keep dragging out this thing, it's falling apart on me. Um, it creates this cube. You've got the three dimensions in the middle, okay, that create the up and down and the right and left and the north and south. Those are the three mother letters. And that thing in the center there is a mysterious Saturn, if you will. It's a planetary sphere. It's one of the seven, but it's a special one. But this yellow up and down, and this blue right and left, and this red forward and back, or look at it any way you want. The blue forward and back, and the red left and right create the walls of the cube. Okay, create the walls of the cube and the seven double letters and the 12 edges of the cube, the simple letters. So it's an attempt. Okay, it's an attempt, and it's a good attempt, I might point out, to add a step-by-step story to describe the process of an expanding universe, expanding from a singularity. So it's like a rough attempt to describe the mechanism of the Big Bang. Okay, and the Big Bang center, the inscrutable point. That's why I set that black thing in the center is such an important thing, because we don't know much about it. It's before creation kind of thing, and it's mysterious. So Saturn is sort of mysterious because it is in the very center of this. Now in the tarot, it's the universe card. It's that big zero uh, that that a very completed, totally manifested universe goes back into after it's exhausted its full potentiality. But that's only the prelude for everything to jump back into existence. Like they're now saying the Big Bang, flashes like that, and there's Big Bangs going off all over the place. But anyway, that serious, serious thing, inscrutable thing, is that black thing that's suspended that all of a sudden decides to stretch itself up and down, forward and back, right and left. It's like each of those Hebrew letters is assigned a musical note and a color and all sorts of other attributes that are assigned to those things. But in pure vibratory sense, they're assigned a frequency of vibration. And this frequency of vibration that's associated with Tav, or the thing right in the middle, is the musical note A. So if you would sit down in a meditation and want to get yourself in tune with that particular vibration, you would sit down and listen to an A, or hum an A. And as you do that, if you hum an A, as low as you can go or as high as you can go, an A is an A, but right sort of in the middle. And when I'm doing it, my tongue is pressing up against the top of my mouth, and it's vibrating, and that vibration goes up right up to there. That's just the beginning. I'm going to turn this down a little bit, but I'm going to leave the A on. Let's see if I can turn it down a little. I'm going to leave the A on. A on. Because it's always there. But the next step of the meditation would be, I want to extend up and down like that first step of creation, that first Aleph. Where'd my little thing go? Here it is. Now I want to move. I want to sing that vibration of up and down. The Hebrew letter Aleph, actually. And the Hebrew letter Aleph is E. Now, forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. The blue line of mem. And mem is G sharp. Movement now is and we've created a plane surface. Then side to side, the red line, side to side, the third Hebrew mother letter Sheen. And that is a C. So we have the A of the center. Up and down, E. Forward and back, G sharp. C for right and left. I know everybody's not a musician, and that doesn't appeal to everybody. But I tell you, 10 minutes of doing that in the morning makes you feel like you're the type of person that could actually create the universe, because you've just done it. You've just attuned yourself with the vibratory, very, very beginning of the genesis of existence itself. Now we can argue, are those the right notes and everything else? Well, they're the right notes if you make them the right notes. And if you grasp the simple method to the madness, you squirt WD-40 in the machinery of your soul that morning. So from a magical point of view, it'd be and it sort of reminds me of the song I wrote when I was 19. Doesn't quite have those same dynamics, but it's I had just taken or come down after taking a pretty large dose of LSD, and I was seen behind the veil for quite a few hours. And I wrote this, I am he. Didn't quite make it. I am he. Let's see. I am. long since I played it. I am he who runs through all matter, mind, spirit flow. From my breath both earth and heaven go into one big game illusion, all within me by my love. I will dwell with me from whence I come. Anyway, that's Saturday morning cartoons. And I'll see you tomorrow for Sunday school. But in the meantime, if you want to try this meditation yourself, the thing that holds it all together in the center, the primal point, is A. And then up and down, okay, for the letter Aleph, up and down, is E. And then front and back, the Hebrew letter Mem, would be G sharp. And the right and left, or the Hebrew letter Shin for north and south, C. See you tomorrow. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, love under will.